I got another bakugear coming out of the Armored Alliance, and I'm excited for this because Pegatrix is super cool. I know that Pegatrix is pretty tough to get in like diamond form and its other incarnations, but I picked this up because I like unicorns, and I think and Pegasus, Pegasi perhaps. And again, I'm totally into this bakugear thing. I want to get at least two, three of them because I like the whole point that you got these transforming weapons, like mecha animal combinations and stuff like that. So let's crack this open. I'm excited to see what we get inside, and let's take a look at the cards. Oh yeah! All right. Now let's see. This will definitely be fun to play with, I'm sure. Let's find out how strong it is. Not sure if it's going to be like the most competitive, but that's okay. So we have, it's kind of got a little bent here. Pegatrix Ultra. Okay, let's see. Start with the cards here. Not too shabby. Again, it's hitting that 800 standard. You want to at least be at an 800 power. So that is quite possible. I don't know if there's an evolution to this. I'll have to find out. But however, that's a promising starting point. Only one damage, unfortunately. Green Fist and Orange Shield is not the most powerful, but as I get more cores here and as you fit it into your team and stuff like that, you never know what you can do. Pyrus Stormer. So here's the actual bakugear itself. Now this thing looks epic, but it's maybe a little bit too epically expensive to use under normal circumstances. I say that because you never know. You might be able to build a competitive deck in the future where you can take advantage of mono ramping, or energy ramping, or maybe you can do some kind of combo to get these out quicker. Who knows? But again, it does give you a double strike and 600 B. So it doesn't give you any damage, but essentially if you're already doing high damage, if it's +3, +5, +7, whatever, you're basically just doubling that. It's giving you your attack power again. So interesting, maybe not the most competitive, but again, cool to have, great artwork, and I'm glad I picked it up. Let's take a look at the cores. So we have a Green Fist +50 and an energy boosting, battle boosting here from the Orange Shield. So 250 again, decent. And then of course here we have +50B +1 damage, Shadow Strike, or equipped costs -2 energy. So this is another example. I mean, obviously your initial power boost on this might not win you the battle, so it is kind of low. However, if you're able to play action cards or start getting that bakugear up, I mean, that'll obviously cost only 4 now, but the bakugan that has is on them. These might not be the most popular and competitive cores, but you never know. This 250 is better than nothing, and of course here you have the option to equip something at -2, and a decent +1 damage, +50B, super low. But the nice advantage, if you can actually build something around bakugear, don't forget that is a permanent boost, right? So people can pump up that 650 magic shield, but if you build and win a battle by giving yourself a permanent boost, then maybe you can worry about spending energy and stuff on other effects, and then your subsequent battles when you get other cores are going to be even higher because again you have a permanent boost already. And I gotta say, wow, this looks awesome. There's the flapping wings. I really like the details. You have that nice mold of the wings in there. Now you got to do some transformation yourself, such as putting out the horn. But look at that; it looks great. Look at the little feet too. You can kind of fine tune and tweak that. Like how the tail goes up, and I believe these wing points too here. Yeah, you might have to actually further make them come out. But look at that; that is so epic. This is wonderful to have in a red coloration. Definitely look out and seeing this as like Diamond, Haos, Aquos, Ventus, and see what other options you have in terms of like the factions for the colors. But look at that! I love how those green accents pop. Now let's quickly look here when I transform it. You got to be a little bit more intricate, I guess, because again, it has a little bit more. Yeah, this has a little bit more of an involved transformation. Look at that! You got to put the feedback in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and, without looking at the instructions, I'm gonna try to do this first. Get the feet head tucked in, wings. Looks pretty good, and I guess this locks it all in. Yeah. So there you go. Look at that first try, not too shabby. Oh wait, maybe not. Hold on. I pushed. I didn't hold the weight. Oh, you know what? Ah, I see. I learned my mistake. There you go. So you got to get the feet in there first. Then you can do all of that. And of course, it does look like you do the tail at the end. There we go, guys. Okay, let's do a quick roll. And let's find out how this transforms when you pop it up. And of course, there are instructions in here. If you want to just take a look at that. Oh. Boom. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's a seahorse, guys. Oh, goodness. Let's try that again. Hold on. What is it? Oh, this way. There she goes. All right, excellent. So yeah, as you can see, you're going to have to do a little bit more transformations with this, but that's cool. Like I was doing in the beginning, the horn and the feet and all that stuff, and of course the wings. But let's also take a look at the bakugear really quick. Oh yeah, that is incredible. Look at that. The cannon effect on this thing, this is just like super anime mecha. This is like worth having just because of this final transformation, man. Like having a transforming unicorn like this is just so epic. Then, of course, these additional piece cannons here, they don't magnetize. You have to place them in yourself. There's, these like holes right there, so you would attach these. But man, in its final form, this thing is going to look incredibly epic. Look at this. Look at this. Wow, this is like incredible. Like just as far as being like a, toy collector. If you want something, if you're into like Transformers and the micro cassettes, and the smaller scale Transformers, man, you got to get this. This is just super cool. And this is definitely more involved. It definitely is a funner transformation in the fact that you have to, fold out the feet, fold out the wings. But man, look at that. This is like some Gundam Transformer power here. For sure, guys. I definitely recommend this. I mean, playing with it will be fun for sure. Again, having the 800 BP is a decent start. And I'll look into what else options are available for Pegatrix Ultra. And it is, this is a Pyrus version. But yeah, like this is just super fun to have. I definitely recommend this just as a toy. Like, look at that. And, when I do play the TCG, even if I don't use this, I'll definitely be playing some bakugear. So I think it'll be fun to, like, equip the bakugear on my bakugan, whether or not it's this one, this card here. But if I have, let's say, a Pyrus bakugear that looks like this, I mean, I don't see the problem with like attaching that and then throwing this on my bakugan to symbolize and signify that I have also in toy form the bakugear. So look at that. This thing is incredible. This is like an epic transforming toy. Again, can't stop emphasizing that enough. I gotta keep saying that. Look at it. I love the design on the gun. This is so awesome. Wow. All right, guys. Well, I can sit here all day and talk about how incredible this is. But I'd rather just say go out there and pick this up. Whether you're going to play with this for fun, whether you're just a toy collector, Transformers, robots, mecha, animals, fantasies, and all that kind of stuff. This is a win-win, guys. So thanks so much for hanging out. Captain Games and the Fun Force will be coming back at you. Peace.